What it do, people, man? It's your boy Moore Drive. I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of Knowdatsportspodcast, man. This is the NBA edition, though. You know, the NBA back in the building, man, back shaking the feet. You know, I had to come together and talk about how I feel about the NBA season. So saying before it start off, pick out my teams I believe gonna make the playoff. You know, they got the 10 game. 10 teams get to try to make the playoff. I'm gonna pick all 10 teams out the East and all 10 teams out the West, and talk about who I think gonna win the championship this year, and talk about who I believe this year is a championship or a bust year for. I'm gonna start out with I'm gonna pick the teams that I believe the top 20 teams, 10 in the East, 10 in the West, who gonna make the playoffs. The top teams who gonna try to make the playoffs, and then I'm gonna call it the 8 teams I believe gonna make it. In the East, the top 10 teams I believe they're gonna try to make the playoff. Not in this order, but I feel it's gonna be the Nets, the 76ers, the Milwaukee Bucks, them top 3 teams, the Miami Heat, the Atlanta Hawks, that's 5. The Chicago Bulls, I say Indiana Pacers. So I got 2 more. The Knicks, Boston, and I say the Charlotte Hornets. Then the 10 teams I believe they're going to be in the hunt for the playoff in the East. Now I'm going to call out them 10 who I believe going to make the playoff. The top 8 teams. Not in this order, but I believe these 8 teams they're going to start all the playoffs in the East. Say the Knicks, 76ers, Bucks, Hawks, Heat, the Knicks. Let's see, the Knicks. I said the Chicago Bulls make the playoff this year. Let's sell. And I get an A spot to say the Charlotte Hornets. I said A spot to Charlotte Hornets. So I break that down one more time. In the East, these are my 8 teams I believe gonna make the playoff. Not in this order, but I believe they'll make the playoff. These 8 teams make the playoff. The Nets, the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm gonna start over so you understand what I'm saying. The Brooklyn Nets, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Miami Heat, the Atlanta Hawks, the New York Knicks, the Charlotte Hornets, the Chicago Bulls, and the Chicago Bulls. Nets, 76ers, Philadelphia, Milwaukee, the Miami Heat, the Atlanta Hawks, the Charlotte Hornets, I'm sorry, not the Ballcats, the Charlotte Hornets, the Chicago Bulls, and who I just said? Indiana Pacers. They're about 18 to make the playoff in the East. In the West, my 10 teams who fighting to make the playoff, I say it'll be the Los Angeles Lakers, the Golden State Warriors, the Phoenix Suns, the LA Clippers, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Denver Nuggets. That's 8. We got 2 more. The San Antonio Spurs, the Dallas Mavericks. So we got 1 more to go. Utah Jazz. I'm sorry, the Utah Jazz. Repeat them 10 again. I'm finna repeat them 10 again. Start off with the Lakers, Golden State, Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, the LA Clippers, the Utah Jazz, the Memphis Grizzlies, Minnesota Timberwolves, the Denver Nuggets, and San Antonio Phoenix Suns. They're my 10 teams I feel they're going to try to make the playoff. Now I break down the teams out of 10, 8 of them, they're going to make it. LA Lakers, the Dallas Mavericks, the Phoenix Suns, the LA Clippers, the Utah Jazz, the Denver Nuggets, that's 7. Hold on. Let me start this over because I just really fucked with count. Let me start this over. I'm sorry. I got to start it over. The LA Lakers, the Golden State Warriors, the Dallas Mavericks, the Phoenix Suns, the LA Clippers, the Utah Jazz, the Denver Nuggets, I'm going to say the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm going to say the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm going to say the Memphis Grizzlies. So I got in the East, the Bulls making the playoff. And in the West, I got the Memphis Grizzlies making the playoff. They're my teams, they're my playoff teams in the NBA, East and West. Now, what are my expectations for certain teams this year? I feel like the Brooklyn Nets are the team to beat. Straight up, I like the Brooklyn Nets be the team to beat without Kyrie Irving. But I believe Kyrie Irving going to be there eventually for the movable off. Mark my words, I believe Kyrie Irving to be there this year for the movable off for the Brooklyn Nets. But I got the Brooklyn Nets to go to the finals. Who I think that they're going to play in the Eastern Conference Finals to get to the final, I say they play Milwaukee again. Milwaukee's still the team to beat on that play the champion. So I say Milwaukee and Brooklyn in the Eastern Conference Final for the money. I got Brooklyn to win there. In the West, way more tougher to me. I think the Lakers eventually gonna be the best team over there in the West, but they're gonna be the December before they figure out their chemistry. You know what I'm saying? And the quicker they figure out their chemistry, the quicker they'll be, the higher seed they'll be, and the more better off they can be. But right now on paper, I think the Lakers are the team to beat over there right there just on paper. But I wouldn't mind the Lakers going to the finals this season next. I won't see that bad. But I can't pick them to go to I don't know if they're going to go to the finals or not. I can't say that. But I'm going to say I think Phoenix going to be back in the thick of it. I think Denver going to be back in the thick of it heavily. Matter of fact, I got a lot of expectations on Denver and Phoenix. I think Phoenix is not a one-and-done team like they were last year. Phoenix gonna be in contention. They can stay healthy. Matter of fact, everybody I'm talking about, as long as these folks stay healthy, they'll be shaking the feet. If Phoenix can stay healthy, they'll be in contention. Denver will be in contention. The Lakers gonna be in contention. Utah, they're gonna be solid, but I don't think Utah gonna be as good as they were last year. But I don't see them getting no better. I ain't see them getting no better. They might gonna have the chemistry gonna be on deck, but I don't see Utah being no better. They gotta prove it to me. It was just straight up and down. Donovan Mitchell, I think he was a little nicked up last year in the playoffs. If he a little healthy, they should be better. But I see Phoenix being better than them. I see Denver being better than going better than them. If I'm gonna pick a Western Conference Finals, I'm gonna say if Denver can be healthy, give me Denver in the Western Conference Finals against. Oh, that's a tough one. Give me Denver against. I'm gonna say Phoenix. I'm gonna say give me Denver against Phoenix in the Western Conference Final. So I'm gonna get Denver against Phoenix in the Western Conference Final. I say that. Give me Denver versus Phoenix in the Western Conference Final. Only reason why they picked the Lakers, even though I believe they got versus the big team over with all that talent they have. I think the age gonna come up, gonna catch up with them. I think the age gonna catch up with them. I think they gonna have a problem with who they want to be, who they want to control the offense. What I mean by that is LeBron James gonna control the offense, or is Russell Westbrook gonna control the offense? I don't know. I believe they'll have a problem with that. And when they do figure out however they're gonna do that, the next guy got to make a jump shot. So if you let LeBron James bring the ball up and be Magic Johnson like he's supposed to be or whatever, now Westbrook got to make a jump shot. So they're going to leave him. Like far to go now, they're going to leave him. Same with other hand. If you let Westbrook bring the ball up like he's supposed to, point guard. They finna leave LeBron James. He gotta make a jump shot. So they gonna make a jump shot. So I believe they're gonna, when they boil down to it, they're gonna handle the Lakers. They folks know how to make jump shots who ain't gonna make it. If they make the jump shot, they're gonna be solid, but I don't think they're gonna make them. I think Russell Westbrook ain't gonna make them jump shots when they leave him. I don't think LeBron James gonna make them jump shots when they leave him. I think they're gonna have to play. They're gonna have times on the floor. They're gonna have Westbrook and Rondo on the floor and LeBron James on the floor at the same time. There's three people you can leave. They got to make a jump shot. I believe they're gonna hold them back. They're gonna hinder them. So I believe that's gonna be Blake's downfall. Not to make it to the finals. And if they do make it to the finals, and they play, I want to say they play anybody in the East, but I can't say that because I believe the Lakers would probably beat Philadelphia if they played them in the final. But I believe if Milwaukee went back again, that I doubt. Milwaukee will beat them. I think Milwaukee will get them hell. Just on the Greek freak by itself, going back to the final. Oh man, you got a point to prove back, but we're gonna do it again. The boy Chris Middleton, he'll be out there more confident. On Holiday, more confident. They already went to the final last year. They'll be cocky. Then Milwaukee probably beat them if they make it. The Knicks, I believe the Knicks will beat them if they make it. Beat that in my heart. That's what I want. I want the Lakers and the Knicks to make the final. Bad. I want that bad. But where I'm looking at, I want to tell the Lakers can. By the time playoff time come, when they get their chemistry and shit together, that 36, that 34, that 32, all that shit gonna catch up with you. I believe that shit be catching up by then. And if it don't catch up by then, ain't no way to hear you have your chemistry together. Because you have to play with each other to get your chemistry together. But I think they got a good team. I just think I don't see them making it to the finals. I want to, but I don't see them making it to the finals. Or the Western Conference Final. They might make it though, but I don't see them doing that. I hope so, because I want to see them play the Knicks bad. They're the finals I want to see. The Brooklyn Nets and got in the LA Lakers. A team that made the playoff last year in both conferences, the East and the West. I think Chicago Bulls gonna take somebody's place in the playoffs. That's on everything. Chicago Bulls take somebody's place in the playoffs. I like them. I think they're gonna be pretty good. I think the Chicago Bulls gonna be pretty good this year. They're gonna make some noise. Like how the Knicks did last year, I think Chicago gonna do that this year. That'd be a surprise team in the East. I know they're gonna sound like hating, but I'm not. I'm just keeping it real. I don't see the Atlanta Hawks making it back to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm saying if they do, it'll be surprising to me, but it'll tell me a whole lot about the Hawks. They're shaking the peace for real. Because I ain't seen them make no move to get them over that hump like that this season. I can see them going to the second round, though. I can see the Hawks going to the second round. I can see the Hawks being in the top 5 teams in the Eastern Conference, too. I just can't see the Hawks go back to the Eastern Conference Finals like they just did. But I'm just looking for teams to be healthy. They stay healthy. Teams be healthy. I'm saying they'd be pretty good. I'm psyched. I really don't know how to look at Philadelphia too much, really. You know what I'm saying? In the Eastern Conference, you know what I'm saying? Because with Ben Simmons, I don't know what he's gonna bring to the table. I don't know if he really want to be there. I don't think he really want to be there, but he gotta get money. We're gonna get the money from him. So he playing for them. So I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to feel about them two teams. I like them though, but I don't know how to feel about them two teams because of Ben Simmons. I don't know what they're gonna bring to the table. So I say the Knicks and Bucks. The Knicks and the Milwaukee Bucks. And don't sleep on the Miami Heat. Gonna be in the Eastern Conference Final. I say the Knicks gonna be there. I believe they'll be playing the Bucks or the Miami Heat. I truly believe that in the Eastern Conference Final. Knicks against Bucks or the Miami Heat. And both teams stay here. And I got the Bulls to make the playoff. They're gonna sleep a team. Have a breakout year. Solid breakout year. Chicago Bulls in the East. In the West, to me, this is a breakout year for me, for this team. Just getting in the top 10 to try to make the playoffs. And how the way they've been so much screwed the last 10 years. The Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm looking for them to have a nice year this year. Not ready to get over the hump, not be a playoff team. They might, I don't know. But I'm counting on, or I'm banking on the Minnesota Timberwolves to be in the top 10, to be in that play-in game to try to make the playoff. I'm expecting Minnesota to have a good year. A solid year for their standard, because they be going out bad. They've been going out bad for years. I'm looking for Phoenix, because I've seen a lot of moves Phoenix made in the offseason to try to address what happened in the final by getting a couple big men and playing pretty good ball, trying to address their problems. I see Phoenix doing that. So I'm expecting Phoenix to be just as good as they were last year or a little bit more harder if they can stay healthy. I'm looking at Minnesota. Like I said, I'm looking at Minnesota. I'm looking at Denver when they get their boy Murray back. I'm saying, can they get back on track like they supposed to? I'm expecting Denver to do that when they get Murray back and they get a whole year with their boy Gordon. They should be shaking pretty hard. I see the Clippers, they just fight the same. Dallas should be solid. I'm saying the Lakers should be exciting. But I believe in the long run, they should catch up with the Lakers. I expect the Lakers to be exciting with them. Must-see TV. And I expect Golden State to be one of them 8 playoff teams to get in. To be truthful, I expect the Golden State Warriors to make the playoff without the 8. I mean, without the 10 to get not to play in. They just locked in. They like one of the top 16. I think you top 16, yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. The top 16, they locked in. I expect the Golden State Warriors to be one of them teams. I expect the Golden State Warriors to be one of them top 16 to get a playoff spot locked in. They ain't got to play the play-in game. If healthy. All this going to health though, because a sprain ankle here, a person out here, whatever, woody-woo, coronavirus, however you go, it kill your whole season. They're just keeping it real. But if things play right, folks stay healthy, or be healthy enough, I expect the Golden State to be in the playoffs. Got a spot locked in like the 6th seed or something like that. Not saying they're gonna be the 6th seed or the 2 seed or whatever, but 1 through 6, they be one to have their spot locked in. But I'm really excited about the NBA. I think it jumps off on TNT. First game is the Nets, Milwaukee. I think I just said they're gonna be the Eastern Conference Finals. So the first game gonna be the East. If I'm claiming the Eastern Conference Finals, they're gonna be the first game. The Nets and Milwaukee. I believe they're gonna be the Eastern Conference Finals. Believe that. Game 2, Golden State Lakers. That should be a good ass game. Both the Lakers trying to get a feel of themselves, high expectations. Golden State, they send out here to still waiting on Clay, but that boy Poole ain't bullshitting. Shout out Hooper. I like that boy Poole. I forgot his first name. He's his 3rd year. Golden State, they need that. He Hooper. Shout out Hooper, bro. Hooper. That boy Poole. He a damn sure good 3rd option. I don't know too much about Whiteside. Wiseman. I meant to say Whiteside. Wiseman. I don't know if he playing now. I got to look that up. But I expect it to be a pretty good game. I expect Golden State to put up a fight against the Lakers. Matter of fact, I'm putting for Golden State to win that game. But really, when it comes to basketball, I don't really be into regular season games too much. I watch them, but I don't put too much interest in regular season games because you can play a team 4 times in the regular season, beat them 3 out of 4 times. Playoff time come, they beat you 4-1. You see what I'm saying? Because all kind of stuff be going on. back-to-backs, injury hill, he ain't played that game, rest, all kind of stuff. But this first game right here, the first game of the season, I really like a lot of first games of the season because what you're working with, that's what you got. And then that's what the P doing. And then that's what you hope you have at the end of the year. You try to put on a fight. And with both of these teams, one of them, the Golden State don't have Clay. That's cool. I think they're about Poole can take their place. I'm saying the Lakers trying to get a chemistry whatever with each other. That's cool, wonderful. So the game should be real interesting. This should be a real interesting game. I like Golden State. I'm putting for Golden State. Matter of fact, for me to pick these two games right here, I'm not gonna be picked too many regular season games. Since the first one, I got the Nets to beat Milwaukee. Ring ceremony. You all get that ring. I got the Nets to win that game. I think losing PJ Tucker gonna hurt Milwaukee a lot in the long run. I think they're gonna hurt them a lot. One thing about prison ball ain't gonna play. Prison ball got them go out there and bang, all of those shit. Then check. Like right now, who you gonna have to put on Kevin Durant now? Giannis, you gonna keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I like the Nets to win the game. First game of the season. I like the Nets to win that game. And Golden State at LA, they're gonna be live. I'm going on a limb on this game. I'm picking on Golden State to win that game. I like Golden State. And hey, man, I'm waiting for the NBA to be here. Then we have a quick breakdown on how I feel about the NBA how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? It's finna jump off. Season is here. Y'all didn't say that. I think this is a must-win season. I think it's a championship. It's a lot of team championship of bust this year. Like I feel Phoenix feel like that. Nets feel like that. Milwaukee feel like that. It's a lot of teams feel like that. But one particular team I feel the most is a championship of bust year for them with no cut on it. Ain't nothing else gonna get it. It's the LA Lakers because the building of their team, the way they got their team with Russell Westbrook, and Ron James, and Carmelo Anthony, and AD, the White House, and all these players, Rondo, and all that. This is a championship of bust year for them. If they don't win a championship with this team, I don't think they will. But who knows? If the Lakers don't win a championship with this team, they through. They won't win now, nothing over with. It's over with. Because you can't come back with that same team and think you're going to win. They done got a year older. It's over with. So this team is a one-trick pony. I'm saying that if this it, they win this year, they shaking. They don't win this year, they seem over with. It's over with. We're going to fuck with you. So I think it's a championship of bust year, time 10 for the LA Lakers this season. I can't wait till it jump off. I can't wait to see what the people really doing, man. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. Y'all know I represent Know That Sport to the fullest. Didn't Know That Sport podcast, sponsored by Highlight Commodity. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know I'm on all podcast platforms, YouTube, Spotify, YouTube video, what you watching now, Spotify, audio, all podcast platforms, Apple, whatever. However you listen to it right now, the audio version. Hey, I'm on there, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all stay tuned. Subscribe, comment. Hey, man, let's do it, man. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. It's your boy Moore Drive. I represent Know That Sport to the fullest. Know that if you don't know nothing that. Shaking it.